Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to turn it on for the very first time. Now remember, I don't have a SIM card in here, so I'm going to have to install that at a later date. But we're going to turn it on right now and see what happens. Now this device does not have a user replaceable battery, and it does not have any upgradable storage on it. Personally, that's not a big deal because I never change out my battery, and I'm not the type of person who uses a lot of storage. Now as you can see here, we have the Google logo, and now we have the Nexus branding, and we have welcome. Obviously I'm speaking English, so I'm going to hit start here because that's selected. And it says insert SIM card. You need to refer to the SIM card instructions that come with your phone. Right now I'm going to skip this because, like I said, in my next video I'm going to show you all about the SIM. So I'm going to hit skip here. Okay, so that last step there was me signing into my home wireless network. So I edited it out. So it's taking me through the whole process again, but this time I'm connected to a network. And that's important because this device is going to want to sign you into your Google account. So again, it says welcome, English is pre-selected. I'm going to hit start. And then it says got Google. Do you have a Google account? If you use Gmail, answer yes. Hit yes. So in the next step here, it wants me to sign in with my Google email address. And I have several of those. But while we're here, I just want to show you the keyboard. It's pretty much similar to what you're used to if you have a stock Android device. You have your lowercase lettering. If you want uppercase, you hit the Shift key, then you have your uppercase lettering. And then, of course, you have your numbers and symbols here. I really wish, since Mateus Duarte is the person who was behind WebOS, and now he's the design lead behind Android, I really wish there would be a number row above the QWERTY keyboard. You don't really see that anywhere but on WebOS devices. And these days you don't see WebOS devices. So now you've probably heard in Android 4.2, which is loaded on this device, you have a swipe-like keyboard, so you can spell out things from going from letter to letter without actually picking up your finger. But we'll get into that later. Let me just enter in my email information and I'll join up with you on the other side of that. Okay, it says by signing in, you are agreeing to the Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, Chrome Terms of Service and Privacy Notice, and Google Play Terms of Service. Then there's a checkbox here that says keep me up to date with news and offers from Google Play. All of that sounds fine to me. I'm going to hit OK. And now it's signing in. This can take a few minutes, it says. So we're going to wait this out. And here it says backup and restore. Use your Google account to back up your app's settings, such as bookmarks and Wi-Fi passwords, and other data. If you previously backed up your account, you can restore it to this phone now. Now, I wasn't aware that it actually stored Wi-Fi passwords at Google. I thought it stored it on the device itself, but that's interesting. It says you can change your backup settings anytime in settings. It's checked here. It says restore from my Google account to this phone. Check that yes. And then it says keep this phone backed up with my Google account. And that's checked as well. So I'm going to hit the arrow key over here and it's restoring. So basically all my contact info and everything will be put on this phone now that I signed in with my Google account. Now, as you probably know while it's doing this restoring here, you have to get a SIM for this device. As I said, I'm going to use Straight Talk Wireless, but you can also use AT&T and T-Mobile here in the United States. I don't know what the GSM carriers are outside of the United States. Okay, it says Google and location. Use Wi-Fi and mobile network location. Let apps estimate your location with Google's location service. Anonymous location data will be collected and sent to Google and may be stored on your device. This could occur even when no apps are running. It's already checked. That sounds fine to me. Next thing is let Google Apps access your location. Get more relevant information when using Google Apps. GPS and Google's location service may be accessed, even when you're not using Google Apps. Sounds fine to me. It says you can change these options anytime in settings. I'm going to hit next here, and then it says insert SIM card. You need to refer to the SIM card instructions that came with your phone. Now, I am going to skip this again unless it's going to force me to do it. So it says just 1 second, and setup complete. Your phone is set up and ready to use. So I'm going to hit finish down here. And here we go. Make yourself at home. Now, I already have some email up here because, again, it's synced to this account. And interestingly, it appears as if the background that's on my Nexus 7 is already loaded on this device, which is very interesting. Anyway, it says make yourself at home. You can put your favorite apps here. To see all your apps, touch the circle. Should be very familiar with that. That's the app drawer. Choose some apps. To add an app to your home screen, touch and hold it. We'll just go through this tutorial. And then you can drop it anywhere on your home screens. This is the main home screen, or you can drag it over. I'll just put it on the main home screen there. And the next thing it says, to see all your apps, touch the circle. Okay, we did that, so let's hit OK, and there we go. This happened to be my downloads. I'm just going to remove it. So like I said, that is the Android background that's on my Nexus 7. So that's very interesting. Now you have the Android clock there. It's a clock widget. And you have your search up here. Of course, you have your dock down here. And then you have your folders here. And it says organize your apps with folders. In this one I have Gmail, Google+, Maps, Play Store, Play Music, Play Movie, Play Books, Play Maps, YouTube, Talk, Calendar, and People. And I'm sure this is all taken from my Nexus 7. So let's scroll through here. You have recommended on Play, Firefox Beta. I will be trying that out. So I like to try out different browsers. And if you're familiar with Android at all, this is a user interface cue that tells you you've reached the end. So there's 5 home screens on this device. I've reached the end. You see that there. And it seems really smooth. This is a quad-core processor in here. Over here is another widget, My Library, and then nothing over here. And again, you get that visual cue there. And then down here I have my camera, I have Chrome, I have my app drawer, I have my text messaging, and my phone. So right here it says Android 4.2 System Update. This software update will upgrade your Nexus 4 to Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, which improves performance and stability. Capture and share stunning 360 panoramas with the photosphere mode in your camera. With gesture typing, you can glide your finger across the keyboard to type. Writing messages is a breeze. Android 4.2 contains many more features and improvements, including great new cards in Google Now. To find out more, please visit android.com. What's new? So I'm going to hit restart and install here, and it should do the system update. The device is rebooting, and you get the little Android animation here. It says installing system update. And at the moment, this is all being done on my Wi-Fi on my home wireless network. Now, while this is doing this, you can actually get a charger for this device, not currently, but hopefully sometime in the near future, which is an inductive charger. So you can actually take this device and just stick it on the inductive charger. It magnetizes on there, and it actually charges the phone. You don't even have to plug it in. It charges right through the back. So I'm anxious to see when they actually release that, because I will be purchasing that. And of course, this device also has NFC, although at this point I haven't used it, but NFC can be used for payments, and it also can be used for Android Beam, where you can beam content from one phone to another. And the device is rebooting here, and it's upgrading. Optimizing apps. I have 50 apps on here, and it's on app number 8. Now it's on app number 9. And now it's starting apps, finishing boot, and there we go. Android 4.2. Now this is the Android 4.2 lock screen, and as you can see up here, you have the new clock here where the hour is emphasized. Then you have the date under it, and it says no SIM card, emergency calls only. And the lock screen is here. I can unlock it. On this lock screen you can actually put different widgets on it, but we'll get into that in a different video. So basically anywhere you pull it on the circle will unlock it. And there you go. So that's the Google Nexus 7 made by LG. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And if you want to help out my channel, give me a thumbs up or favorite this video. And if you want to see more videos on this device, I'll include a link at the end of this video. So here's the outgoing Motorola Atrix 4G and the incoming Nexus 4 device. And one more thing before I leave you. The case makes sure that none of the glass touches the surface when you put it down on a table like this. And the same is true when you put it face down. So that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.